2, and 1.
All right. We
are live. Welcome to the Michigan BMX Podcast Show, live from the KBCo BMX studios in the busy metropolis of Hartland, Michigan. This is episode 18. We're calling it Girl Talk. I am your host, Justin Tompkins, longtime BMXer and lover of all things BMX, along with our host who is hunkered down in his fear bunker over in the sprawling metropolis out in Clarkston. Chris.
Good evening, everybody.
How's that estate over there with your llamas and goats and giraffes doing?
Oh, it's just fine. Thank you.
Well, you know, I appreciate you taking time away from sparring nude with Mike Tyson tonight and getting some clothes on and joining us this evening. We have Paul Remington, our sound engineer, remoted in from the Heavy Pedals Michigan BMX Podcast Show in Bertucky. Paul, it's good to have you in here. Thank you for all your help. And hanging out with us also in studio this evening, we have Mr. Juarez. He's taking care of all the video for us. And over there at the West Michigan BMX headquarters, clear on the other side of the Mitten, we have our IT guy, also Zoom guy this evening, Charlie Salisbury. And sitting next to me, we have the exquisite and one smoking hot BMX mama, Melissa Williams. She's our producer, all things social media this evening. Melissa, how are you doing?
I'm great. Good evening, everybody.
Well, we appreciate everybody.
Hey, Melissa, how you doing?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
Good. You too.
We have an action-packed show for this evening that'll have us talking all things Michigan BMX. And we've got a special show for you tonight. We have set up a roundtable with Mar over there at the West Michigan BMX headquarters. And the girls are going to be joining us on the Holly Powersports video chat line this evening. And it might be maxed out this evening. We have a ton of guests this evening. We also have another Jeremy Ames voicemail segment. And we also have all of our news, rumors, and gossip following his voicemail segment this evening. Our Michigan BMX Racing Scene is brought to you by Nate's Painting. The show's opening is brought to you by the good people at Truth. It's time to get a Faygo, get some Uncle Ray's chips, and watch the lights. Chris, let them know where they can listen and see the show.
All right, again, welcome to the show, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. You can catch the live version of the show, the video version, on Facebook, which is brought to you by Heavy Pedals. YouTube Live is brought to you by T-Bone BMX. You can also check us out on Twitch, which is sponsored by RSVP Wedding and Event Planning, or Twitter, brought to you by Holly Powersports. So that's where you can catch us live right now. We want to make sure everybody's subscribing to the YouTube channel right now. We're trying to push that real hard right now. And also you can catch the audio only podcast version of the show on Buzzsprout, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. All those are brought to you by the fine folks over at Gate 9 Custom Number Plates. And as always, we'd love to hear from you folks. So if you have any ideas for the show, guests you'd like to see on the show, give us a quick line over at our email, which is Michigan BMX Podcast Show @gmail.com, or send us a message on Facebook or any of the other social media platforms. And again, let us know what you're doing. Also, make sure you get active in the chat. If you have any questions, you want to do that during the show. Melissa's going to be monitoring the chat. She'll let us know if you have any questions or share them with our guests. And we got to go pay some bills right away. We're going to head over and check out a commercial from our friends over at Magic Motorsports.
Hey, Metro Detroit, it's time to experience the coolest store you've never been to. Magic Motorsports in Waterford. Discover over 40,000 square feet of savings. From motorcycle parts, accessories, and service to hoodies, coats, jackets, and sunglasses from Oakley and Spy, and so much more. Looking for that perfect gift? You'll find it here. Get big discounts on everything every day. We also carry the area's largest selection of BMX bikes and accessories. And we change motorcycle tires while you wait. Magic Motorsports on Dixie Highway just west of Telegraph in Waterford.
All right. We are back.
Okay. All right, welcome back. Thank you to folks over at Magic Powersports sponsoring the show. Make sure you head over there for any of your BMX parts or gear needs. Check those folks out over there at Magic Motorsports. All right, so we have a new segment tonight, and this is called our Roundtable segment. It's a new feature. We're going to do a discussion style where we're going to have our top. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind here. So it's a discussion style conversation with some of the girls of Michigan BMX. Our host for this evening is going to be Marley Salisbury. She's going to be the moderator. She is going to have on several guests. We're excited to hear from all of them. These are some of the best girls we have right now in the state of Michigan. And we'd love to hear from everybody out there on our Facebook feed. If you have any questions in the chat, let us know. Get those going. We'd love to hear from you about those. So let us know that. And also let us know where you're watching from in the Facebook feed so we know who's watching and where from. So right now I'd like to welcome into the show Miss Marmar. Thank you for joining us. Is she there?
Mar, are you? There you are.
There she is.
Sorry.
No problem. All right. So we'd like to welcome you into the show. How you doing this evening?
Good. Nervous. But
All right. Okay. And then,
Well, there's no reason to be nervous, okay? This is just the Michigan BMX Podcast Show. It's not the ESPN or anything like that, Marmar.
Yeah, you'll do fine. All right. So
Hey, Marmar.
where are we at?
I wanted to ask you how you came up with this segment. What was your idea? How did it come about? And also thanks for taking this on. It's a little different format for us, but we appreciate it. But where'd this idea come from?
Well, I wanted to be on the show, and me and my dad started making up ideas, and then that's how we thought of BMX Girls in Michigan.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love
great
it.
idea.
Great. That's an awesome idea. So, Marmar, what's your age and what class do you ride?
I'm 12-year-old expert girl, and I'm on Team Michigan Wild BMX.
Great. Now, do you race cruiser also or just 20?
Just 20.
Cool. I like it. All right.
And we are going to go ahead and take the whole show, and we're going to hand it over to you, Marmar. So this is now your show. Chris and I and the whole group here, we're gonna hang out with you. We're gonna listen to you ask your questions. We'll do the commercials. I think that's fair, and we'll promote upcoming things that we're gonna have going on. But Marmar, this is all you.
All right. Thank you.
Well, no, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Tonight we have the following special ladies joining us: Alicia, Emma, Brooke, Abby, Kai, Mila, Scarlett, Jocelyn, Allie, Kylie, Adeline, Lily, Hannah, Corinne, Reese, and Alita Beeman. Girls, thank you for joining us this evening. Before we jump into interviews, we need to hear from Mighty Mo's BMX crews.
Okay. So we're going to cut to the commercial for Mighty Mo's
There you go.
BMX Cruise.
So this is brand new, by the way.
It's
Be part of the ultimate BMX pit party away from the track. All the fun of hanging with your friends, like at the races, without the stress of competition. Nothing like this has ever been done anywhere in the world for BMXers until now. Enjoy the beautiful Royal Caribbean, Navigator of the Seas cruise ship, with special guest Dr. Smooth, Craig Reynolds, T-Bone sponsored dodgeball tournament, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Make this Labor Day weekend memorable as we kick off the inaugural sailing of the Mighty Mo's BMX cruise. The Caribbean better be ready. Riders ready? Watch the waves.
Welcome back, and thank you, Mighty Mo's BMX Cruise. I just got news that Mo is live over on Chris Allen's page right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hanging out on the Chris's Corner. He's live over there. Shout out to Chris Allen.
Smart. Advertising the hell out of that cruise.
He's gonna sell that cruise out again. Thanks to him. Welcome back. That was Mighty Mo's. Thank you guys.
Hey.
He's also going to.
We're talking Chris Allen. What about him?
Mighty Mo is going to go ahead and be chipping in. We're going to talk about it a little bit later on. He's going to be sponsoring our month-long contest here. He's got a $25 gift card in, so you guys stick around. Make sure you hang out for news, rumors, and gossip section later. Now, while we're here, Marmar, who's hosting our Roundtable Spotlight segment with the BMX Girls of Michigan, she's gotten some of the fastest girls here and invited them to the show to ask them a few questions. Marmar, please take it away. Let's hear what you got.
Thank you, Justin. I'll be going around the table and the first question is to all the girls. Then I'll be asking other questions to certain girls. Remember, for those of you watching, hit the chat room up for questions for the girls also. Our first question is, what is your name, age, class, and team? Alicia, please go.
My name is Alicia Jackson. My class is 1720 novice. And I'm 18.
Cool. Emma?
My name is Emma, and I am a 12 expert girl, and my team is LB Bike Shop.
Okay. Brooke?
I'm Brooke. I race 36 to 40 women's cruiser, and I also ride for LB's BMX.
Abby?
My name is Abby Salisbury, and I ride in the 15-16 expert girls class for Factory Remix.
Kai?
I'm Kailani Smith. I race in the 15-16 expert girls division, and I ride for Powers Bike Shop.
Mila?
I'm Mila Kelly. I'm 15 years old. My class is 15-16 expert girls. I ride for Magic BMX, and I'm also one of 3 of the Kelly Wrecking crew.
Jaslyn?
Love it.
My name is Jaslyn Blake. And I ride for
Hey, Jocelyn, can we have you move a little closer to your computer or microphone? We couldn't quite catch that. Could you tell us that again?
My name is Jackson Langston. I'm 10 years old. I ride for 10 expert girls, and my team is Breakaway Bicycles.
Scarlett?
Hi, I'm Scarlett Kelly. My class is 9 expert girls, and I ride for Magic BMX, and also part of the one out of 3 of the Kelly Wrecking crew.
Nice. Allie?
My name is Ellie Toysher, and I ride for 13 X girls, and I am on the team Breakaway Bicycles.
Kylie?
What's up? I'm Kylie Hooper. I race 14 novice, and I ride for KBCo BMX.
Nice. Lily?
My name is Lily Britton. I race 11 expert girls, and my team is Breakaway Bicycles.
Cool. Hannah?
My name is Hannah, and I ride for Tough Girls National Team, and I ride 14 Girls Expert Class.
Nice. Corinne?
I'm Corinne Medler. I'm 13 Expert Girls, and I ride for S2 Michigan.
Nice. Reese?
I'm Reese Geister. I ride 14 Expert Girls Class, and I'm not currently on a team.
And Alita Beeman?
You're muted. You're muted, Alita.
Sorry, everybody. It's my fault.
She's
I'm
worked
Alita
all day.
Beeman, I'm 22. I race in the Elite Women class, and I ride for Factory Powerlight Dance Cup DF1.
Nice. Wow. Thank you, girls. Kai, Abby, and Mila, I hear you are planning something big. You want to share with us? Share it with us?
Okay, so this summer, or as soon as we can get to it, Kai, Mila, and I are hoping to start a traveling all-girls clinic. And we will be contacting tracks soon to see who will be interested in hosting our clinic. So hopefully we can get all around Michigan.
Waterford's in. Dibs.
Yeah, Waterford's good.
All right. My next question for individual girls is, what is your favorite part of BMX? Kylie?
Some of my favorite parts of BMX is making great friends, and they're like the best people ever. I don't know why. They're like amazing. And just like traveling places to like different tracks and like even meeting new people there. Like I have a friend all the way in Texas, and it's pretty cool. But that like it's just amazing. And I'm really happy that I joined BMX.
Cool. Now, Allie?
I love to hang out with my friends on the track, and I made a lot of new friends, and I love riding them on the track.
Cool. Scarlett?
My favorite part is when I get to travel all around the world and make new friends.
Abby?
My favorite part of BMX is the road trips because I like getting excited to be at the track and to race like a national.
Now, Alicia?
My favorite part is how supportive everybody is. Like, you go to a track and you don't have to know anybody, and by the time you leave, you have 10 new friends, and it's just super cool.
Yeah. Emma?
My favorite part is hanging out with my friends and traveling all over the country.
Now, Lily?
One of my favorite parts of BMX is just like traveling to different places and trying new tracks.
Nice. Now looks like it's Justin.
Okay. Yep.
I was distracting him.
Oh, that's all right. You're doing a great job, girls. Awesome job so far. We were over here. We were coming up with our trivia question, Marmar, that you're going to be able to ask later with Melissa, and we're going to be giving away some swag we have here in the studio. So that's what we were coming up with. Sorry for being tardy. You are on top of it. This is great. I hope everyone is having a good time and really interested in what we're doing here. We're going to pause, and we're going to hit the commercial here from Truth. So I appreciate you guys joining us. Great time so far. Hope you guys are having a good time. And when we come back, Chris is going to let you guys know about a couple. Chris and I are going to let you know about some upcoming guests that literally we just booked one about 5 minutes before the show. So we're going to listen to our friends from Truth BMX, and we will be right back. Thank you, girls, and thank you, Marmar.
Thank you.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth.
Welcome back from our friends at Truth BMX. We want to make sure, again, everybody's hitting the chat room. Make sure you're getting your questions in there for the girls. Also, we want to let you know about a few things coming up on the show. This coming Friday, May the 8th, we're going to have Chris Allen from DeSoto BMX down in Texas. He has a little a show that he runs. It's called Chris's Corner. There, he focuses on what's going on down in Texas. We're going to have him on Friday the 8th, this coming Friday. And then next Wednesday, which is going to be the 13th of May, we're going to have on Jason Hall, who is one of the original founders of Slow Roll Detroit. He's also part of Electric Avenue Bikes in downtown Detroit, and Ride Detroit is his tour company. So we're going to have Jason Hall on next Wednesday, Chris Allen this Friday, and then the following Friday we got someone else. Justin, you want to take that one?
We do. We have the Hall of Fame rider Harry Larry will be on the following Friday, and then the following Wednesday will be Dakota Norton. So there is some legends right there. And coming up, we got Tommy Zula coming on the show, along with another Michigan history lesson with our own Chris Jeffrey. So lots of big names coming up. We want you all to join us. And if you haven't done it already, make sure you share the event tonight. And Melissa, do we have any questions in the chat room so far?
Well, yeah, a couple of things. I just wanted to tell Marmar that she, from my opinion, is doing a fantastic job, but it is echoed throughout the chat. Everybody's really excited. We've got quite a bit of activity going on. You guys got lots of family, friends, and supporters on here watching you guys. So a couple of things. Marmar, one question for you specifically. Mr. Todd Wiley's kind of wondering what your favorite part of designing and participating in this whole team, roundtable spotlight is.
What my favorite thing is?
Yeah, what's been your favorite part so far of this whole thing?
Oh, just setting it up and talking to everybody about it and getting all my friends together.
And you guys have actually had some practice sessions, and you've spent a lot of time kind of working with these ladies and getting everybody kind of in line to make this presentation to us, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you guys all gotten together?
I believe 3 or 4.
Nice. That's good. Question for you, Miss Alicia. Not sure that we heard what team you ride for, so we'd like you to remind us of that. And actually, Autumn did legit ask in the chat. It's not just me calling you out.
I ride for KBCo BMX, and I love it. And I'm sorry I always forget to mention what team I'm on, but...
You literally just got demoted.
I try my best.
We might be taking those colors away.
Yeah. You are now going to be carrying Alita Beeman's bags to and from every event she does, along with the ladies that are going to be doing the clinic around the state.
Honestly, I'm fine with that.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. I think that we're all going to get a resounding answer from everyone on this next question. But Mr. Jeremy Ames from our voicemail segment is asking, who's the fastest girl right now in Michigan?
Totally me. What are you talking about?
I feel like everybody should be saying me. Yeah, exactly. Well, there you go, Jamie. You heard it right, or Jeremy, you heard it right here. Okay, Marmar, we're all caught up, honey. I'm going to turn it back over to you and let you get rolling.
All right. Welcome back, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. We are here with the BMX Girls of Michigan. Let us jump back to our questions. What got you into BMX, and what did you do before? Alita?
It's actually pretty funny. So when I was younger, I used to race my mountain bikes with my cousins down the road, and our tires used to be like completely worn out, basically to the tread. And my next door neighbor named Blake Dent, he actually was like, "Hey, do you want to come watch me ride at the BMX track?" Which was actually Capital area. And I said, sure. And from there, I actually went and watched. And the next time I rode, had like some Walmart bike clothes on. Everything was just, rookie material. And from there, I fell in love with it. And beforehand, I tried cheerleading once, and okay, picture me doing cheerleading, that's not going to happen. I did a little bit of just track and field, gymnastics, about it.
Cool. Kai?
So what got me into BMX was basically my dad. He used to race back in the 80s and 90s, and then my older brother was born, and as soon as my brother could basically like ride a bike, I just kind of followed in my brother's footsteps, and then I think when I was 5 or 6, I started riding. Before I started racing, I probably some surfing because my dad's a huge surfer, but nothing really before that.
Cool. Okay, Brooke, what got you into BMX and what did you do before?
I probably will start with what I did before. I used to play softball, soccer, we ride dirt bikes and stuff like that. And to get into BMX, unfortunately, my best friend's dad got hurt on a dirt bike and couldn't ride anymore. And we didn't really want to ride our dirt bikes for a while. And he raced BMX up in Ludington, him and his brother. So they got me and his son into BMX, and those were some of our best memories for my childhood from the late 90s to about 2000. And now that's why we're back at it, because I want my family, my kids, to see the same memories of family time and traveling we had together back then.
Okay. Now, Hannah, what got you into BMX and what did you do before?
I didn't do anything before, but I liked riding my bike, and my dad took me to the track, and I loved it ever since, so just did it.
Fun. Now, Allie.
So we used to camp with Kellen Skinner's family, and he invited me one day, and I went, and I liked it. And before I just played basketball and gymnastics.
Fun. Now, Alicia, what got you into BMX and what did you do before?
So when I was little, me and my brother both raced BMX, and I started when I was about 4, and I raced for about 5 years, and then I took an 8-year break, and Justin actually got me back into the sport. I had been wanting to ride for a really long time, and I contacted him, and then I've just been riding since. And before BMX, I did some gymnastics. I've been cheering my whole life. I played soccer, did some track and field, and I bowled.
Fun. Now, finally for this question, Corinne, what got you into BMX and what did you do before?
My brother started BMX a while before me, and then I eventually started riding. And before I did softball, dance, and basketball.
Fun. Now, moving on to our next question. What would you like USA BMX to improve? Let's start off with Brooke.
Some of the things that I would like to see improved is more pushing for more at the local level, promoting, helping us get our name out there. Over here on the west side, we're doing a great job with our beginner league and making us grow. I really think they need to push that more, because the growth we had, I think, could help the sport. And then the more local kids know, the more they go to school, the more they tell their friends, and it'll help us grow and make us and everyone realize how awesome BMX is and how we're all one big happy family and how great it is.
Oh, fun. Now, Kai, what would you like USA BMX to improve?
Something I would like USA BMX to improve is running state plates in nationals, because I feel like that, the people that try and get top 3, or state number 1, they do it for so hard, and they just can't do it or run it in a national. And then I know for me, since I go to so many nationals, if I had to switch between my state plate and just like a different number for just one weekend. I feel like it's just such a hassle to do that.
All right. Now, Alita, what would you like USA BMX to improve?
I think some people may disagree with me, like guys' for opinion. And no, I would never try to like discourage men on it. But I think USA BMX needs to give more exposure to females, only because if you look at it in magazines, there's hardly any girls in there. Okay, and what's something that women like to see, or girls like to see in general? What is a sense of an accomplishment? Even just seeing your name in there, they had a great move. That's something that pushes the girls, and I feel like that would be better to have more motivation for those upcoming riders that don't have like a factory name or like they're not top 10 NAG. And I feel like that's what a lot of people look for. Hey, what's their name? Are they a factory rider? Are they good? What about the other females that are, say for instance, like NAG 11 through 20? Just look at them. Those are the girls that are gonna come up and they're gonna keep pushing themselves if they have like that sense of exposure. That's what keeps us going. And I think that would be good for USA BMX.
All right. That's really cool. Yeah. Now, Mila, what would you like USA BMX to improve?
I would like USA BMX to improve the practice at nationals because we have no time. We maybe can get 2 laps in, and our groups are so big being girls. And I definitely think that needs to be improved. And I think they should add a pro cruiser class.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
All right. Now,
No influence there.
Girl, Adeline, what would you like USA BMX to improve?
I think something that USA BMX could improve would be giving out an equal number of NAG plates to both boys and girls so that girls and boys each get either 10 NAG plates each or 20.
Yep, that's a good one. Now, Reese, what would you like USA BMX to improve?
I think USA BMX should improve the smaller races, like the local races, because there's all these novices that come in and want to start riding, but they don't ever get to have any fun when they're always getting motoed, but there's no reason to moto novices at local races. So I think all of the smaller races that aren't nationals should be total points if you have one rack, because then everybody gets more exposure and they can have more experience and more fun with the sport, and then we can continue to grow the sport.
Yep.
You're getting a round of thumbs up from the podcast studio. Total points is the way to go.
Indeed. Yep. For sure. All right. So we're going to stop here for just a minute. Thanks, Marmar. You guys are all doing a great job, ladies. I hope you guys are all having as much fun as we are. We do have to take a pause here. We're going to see a commercial from the folks over at Heavy Pedals BMX Zine. So keep those questions coming in the chat room, and we will be right back after this.
Heavy Pedals BMX Zine, voted #1 BMX zine in the world by Michigan BMX Podcast Show viewers and listeners. Get your copy now. Heavy Pedals is sold locally at Solon Bicycles, Ray's MTB, Reggie's Bike Shop, and globally at heavypedals.com. Make sure you get over to our Facebook page, give us a like and a share, and while you're at it, head on over to our Instagram page at Heavy Pedals BMX. All right, we are back, and thank you for hanging out with us on a really awesome show this evening. And we want to say thank you to Chuck and the Heavy Pedals crew for being such a great sponsor. We appreciate you, Chuck. And there is some news coming up in the news, rumors, and gossip section about Heavy Pedals, so you guys make sure you stick around. We're here, and we are hanging out with Marmar, who is hosting our new Roundtable Spotlight with the BMX Girls of Michigan. She's gotten some of the fastest girls here in the state and invited them to sit down with the Rippin and the Mitten crew to ask them a few questions and to get to know them. And we appreciate them for joining us this evening. So we're going to jump back in with Marmar, but first we're going to go over and check in with Melissa. I know we got some questions stacking up in that chat room.
Yeah, Coco. Actually, JT wanted to know what other favorite form of dance you like.
What was her favorite form of dance? I didn't word that right. That's on me.
Okay.
I didn't. What was your
I
favorite
read it
kind of
wrong.
dancing?
I did ballet, and I got to be in some cool productions like The Grinch and The Nutcracker.
Oh, wow.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. All right, Marmar, I need your help with this one. Mr. Randall is asking what some of the ladies' favorite tracks are. Do you want to call out a couple of your cohorts here and ask them to list off their favorite track?
Sure, here, I want to share mine.
Please.
Is that okay?
Of course.
So, my favorite local tracks, obviously Rock City Outdoor, and Outdoor, and then Waterford. I really like the Waterford track. But my favorite national track would be Nashville. I just like how it's laid out.
I've heard good things about that one.
What's Alita's favorite track? She's raced everywhere.
If I had to say Michigan track, obviously capital area, that's my home track.
Shout out Steve Dyer.
I would have to say either Nashville or Atlanta.
Ooh, I heard Atlanta's a really nice track.
It's super smooth and it's like a flow track, and if you can just get through the second straight smooth, you can gain so much track speed.
Oh, speaking of capital city, see, Melissa's,
Yeah, Steve already commented.
Yeah, we got we have some news on that too. All right, do you have any?
No.
All right, Marmar. Let's
All
go
right.
back.
Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for joining us tonight. We are here with the BMX girls of Michigan. Let's jump back into the questions. My next question is, what are your goals on and off the track? Jocelyn, you want to start?
A couple of my goals are to get podium at the Grand and get better at gates.
All right,
excellent
nice.
goals.
Now, Lily, what are your goals on and off the track?
A couple of my goals on the track is either trying to learn how to manual or jump.
That's a good goal.
Yeah. All right, moving on to our next girl, Emma.
Some of my goals are getting nag on both of my bikes and figuring out how to manual and jump.
Excellent.
Yep. All right, Mila, what are your goals on and off the track?
On the track, I would like to be racing junior women next year, and hopefully I can sneak in a couple of Supercross hills. And off the track, I want to graduate high school with good grades, and I'm undetermined about what job I want to do.
All right, now Scarlett, what are your goals on and off the track?
Well, my goals on a track is to be able to beat my dad on a race on the track.
Yeah.
And my goals off. And my goals off the track is my goal is to wheelie before Mila.
Oh. Wrecking crew competition.
Yep. How about now, Hannah?
I would like to get another Gold Cup plate.
That's a good one. I like it.
Yep. How about Corinne? What are your goals on and off the track?
My goals are to get faster and more experience, and also to get state number 1.
Yep. Now, Abby, what are your goals on and off the track?
My goals for on the track is to start manualing and jumping. And then my goals for off the track is that I want to do well in school so I can go to U of M to study orthodontics. And I hope to continue my cheer career throughout high school.
Cool.
Now, our last certain girl or group question is, what have you been doing to train during quarantine? Alita?
My best friend Nathan and I, we actually, as much as we can after work, we just try and go ride the BMX track, or we just ride our mountain bikes through a few trails that we have here in Lansing.
Fun. Now, Adeline, what have you been doing to train during quarantine?
My dad built a pump track in our backyard, so I've been riding that a bunch. And yeah.
Okay. Now, Jocelyn, what have you been doing to train during quarantine?
I've been riding the track that my dad built in our backyard and doing workouts with my dad.
Fun. That sounds really fun. Now, how about you, Allie?
One thing that I've been doing was I went on a 28-mile bike ride, and I've been playing basketball and jumping on the trampoline every day.
Fun. Yeah, that sounds fun. Now, Kylie, what have you been doing to train during quarantine?
Sorry, but I've been going to like skate parks and like working on sprints and stuff like that, and I've been riding my horses to stay like active. So that's what I've been doing.
Fun.
Pretty boring, but still fun.
Fun. Now, what have you been doing to train during quarantine, Brooke?
Oh, well, since I have to work still, I didn't get to stay home.
Boo.
So I'm an essential worker working 50 hours, but I try on the weekends. Em and I go road biking. We've been down to the Grand Rapids Bike Park a few times. I'm good at reminding Emma to do her sprints.
All right. Last but certainly not least, Reese, what have you been doing to train during quarantine?
I've been playing a lot of soccer, which helps with cardio, and then we have a bunch of hills in the neighborhood, so I do lots of sprints, uphill and downhill, and lots of long bike rides to work on strength and weight training for strength as well.
Fun.
Well, great job so far, ladies. You guys are doing awesome. Thank you, Marmar, for taking on the host role. This has been an awesome time. We appreciate all of you guys for joining us this evening. All of you in the chat, everybody watching, huge numbers this evening, and we appreciate everybody jumping in and joining us this evening. Don't forget, share this show right now. If you're over there watching on Periscope, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're at, make sure you're sharing this. So that way we get it all the way out there and let everybody know. You guys got questions? Let's get them in that chat room, and we'll get to them right after this commercial break from our friends at KBCo BMX. Hey, now that I've got your attention, I want you to look at some cool stuff that KBCo BMX has to offer for you. Just check these out. Some rad t-shirts. If that's not your game, we've got plenty of hoodies to offer you. Make sure to get those hoodies. Want to keep your ears warm in these cold months? We've got hats, we've got beanies. Make sure you slide over and check us out at KBCoBMX.com and buy 2 because you're going to like them that much. All right, we are back. What's going on, Chris?
All right, we are back. Thank you to KBCo BMX, one of the main sponsors of our show. Make sure you head over to KBCoBMX.com, get your beanies, your t-shirts, hoodies, all that cool stuff over there. When you buy that stuff, you are helping out the show. We are hanging out here with Marmar, who is hosting our Roundtable Spotlight with some of the fastest girls in the state of Michigan. She's gotten them together. We're going to sit down with them and all of us here at the Rippin in the Mitten crew, and we're going to ask them a few more questions, get to know them a little better. So before we jump back over to Marmar, we got to see if Melissa has any questions in the chat room for the girls.
I do. Okay, Tino is asking what kind of bike everybody's riding today. So I think the easiest thing to do will just go lady by lady and have you kind of give us a little quick description of what bike you're riding now. Okay, so let's start with Alicia.
I'm riding a cherry red Hyper That is literally all I know about it. If you'd like to know anything else, refer to either Justin, Paul, or Jason because they work on it. And I don't
Oh my
know
God!
anything about it.
Just breathe. Just breathe.
Oh my God! You want to talk about the princess? Okay, we call her that.
Princess Croc.
She's the Princess Croc of KBCo. This girl, she finally just started putting her front wheel on her bike recently. So we'd go to a race. She'd show up, put her stuff in the truck or car, and then we'd unload it, and she'd just stand there. And without knowing, we were putting her bike together for her. So finally, we got her some tools, and she can put the front wheel on, and that's about where it begins and ends.
It sounds like you're her personal mechanic.
Actually, I would defer that. It would be Paul and Jason. So Jason does most of the work. We don't let Maxwell touch her bike anymore. No.
Oh,
like
okay.
parts fall
that
off.
sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, parts fall off and everything.
Justin, you did recently, over the summer, teach me how to change a tire, like the actual tire part, so I know how to do that.
Well, there you go. To start.
I feel honored.
All right.
Hey, you know what, Alicia? You need to check out the Tech Tip Tuesdays that we
There you
post
go.
on the
Exactly.
Facebook page from Supercross BMX.
Perfect segue.
Yeah, nice plug.
I honestly would not trust me to work on my own bike.
I wouldn't either.
All right, Emma, how about you? What are you riding today?
I ride a Speedco.
Yeah, Em and I both ride Speedcos with avian hubs and rims and crank arms with other box components.
Nice. Miss Abby, your turn.
I ride the Haro Citizen with remix wheels.
Nice bike.
Crossed her sweatshirt there too. Miss Kai.
For my 20-inch, I ride a Carbon Haro, and then for my cruiser, I ride a Hot Pink Standard.
And what exactly is that in your hand at this moment?
Oh, it's my 4-year-old leopard gecko.
Oh my goodness. Never seen such a thing. Did you get car insurance? You're dating yourself over there. Miss Mila, your turn.
I ride DKs on both.
Shout out to
cruiser
DK.
and class. Yeah. Onyx wheels on my cruiser and blast opponents, snafu, and that's it.
Nice. How about you, Scarlett?
I ride a black glossy Truth, and my cruiser is a black Standard.
That's right. I forgot she rode Truth. Very nice.
She's got a standard cruiser.
How about Jocelyn?
What? A fox and an answer.
Nice. All right. Allie, your turn.
I ride a 20-inch chase.
Okay. And Miss Kylie's having some technical difficulties, I think. How about you, Adeline? Oh, wait, there she is. My bad. Kylie's there.
Welcome back, Kylie.
Hi, sorry, my computer died.
It happens.
And, yeah. But let me brag for a hot second. I ride a 2020 Chase bike, 20-inch.
Is that the one you just got?
That yellow one?
Oh,
Bright
yeah,
colored
that is
one?
nice.
That is a beautiful bike.
Yeah, I'm really happy that I just got it, but it seems really nice and it fits me pretty well. Like, it's not too big. Don't mind my brother, but it's, like, not too big and it's not too small. I just need to get different crank arms on it that fit me, but I, like, love it.
Nice. All right, Adeline, how about you?
I ride a bright neon pink S squared.
Pink's my color. Why didn't it flip over to her?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I heard you. How about you, Lily?
I ride a teal DK bike.
Shout out, DK. That's what this guy rides, too.
Yeah, if we couldn't tell.
Yeah. Best bikes you can buy. Next to Truth.
After Standard.
Truth, Standard.
All right, Hannah, your turn.
Supercross.
Jeez, guys.
I ride a Redline Cruiser with answer forks and a custom 20-inch chase frame.
Sweet. Miss Coco Loco, what are you riding these days?
I ride a 20-inch S squared, and my cruiser is also an S squared.
I really thought you'd have been on a DK.
No, you didn't. How about you, Reese?
I ride a black S squared with beautiful shiny blue custom stickers made by Brooke Kavner and Onyx hubs with box and Pro Max components.
Cool. And last but certainly not least, how about you, Alita?
I ride a Powerlight, mainly with answer parts, but I do have Onyx hubs and profile frames.
And actually, I don't want to forget Miss Marmar. What are you riding, Miss Marmar?
I ride a pink and blue S squared with a Psycho custom paint job by Jared Wilson.
He is the man when it comes to getting your any airbrushing. He's doing some hydro dipping too. He used to run the Midland track, and he pops in here every now and then. So, yeah, you want your bike painted? That's the guy to get a hold of. He does some awesome.
Yeah.
You remember the bike that looked like wood? He painted it, and it looked like wood. Do you remember seeing that one?
Yeah,
that was
I do.
awesome.
It was really cool. So I think if you check out I think he has a Facebook, Psycho Customs.
Yes.
Go check out some of his work. He does a lot of motorcycles and cars as well. So check him out.
Okay. All right, girls. So, kind of a 2-point question, and I'll sort of open it up to everyone who's feeling an opinion on this. But Autumn was wondering what you guys thought would be or would help a new person coming to the BMX world. What would help them the most? And then would you guys feel that a mentor would have been helpful or would be helpful at this point in time? Anybody got thoughts on that?
I will.
Awesome.
I do a lot with the incoming crowd over here with our club riders. I think really the biggest thing is getting these new families to feel welcome. Basically, I think if we have more of a welcome committee, if we're all pretty open, and when you see a new person, go up, talk to them, encourage them, explain what's going on, kind of be their buddy the first few weeks. And once they really get to know us, that's how we've made some of our best friends, the people we hang out with. We miss dearly right now. We really miss our BMX family. So really just making sure us that are integrated into it, go out, show how great we are to these new people. And it's kind of also like a mentorship. And once they feel welcomed, I think they stay around longer.
Yeah, that's some great suggestions.
Yeah, I think one of the other main things with that is when we do talk to the new people, we need to remember to not speak BMX to them because they don't know half of what we're talking about.
You just need long pants and a long shirt, and we have the rest you can rent.
You also need to have fun. I think it's very important to have fun and enjoy riding when you start, and I think having a mentor is a great bridge to getting into racing.
I think for the newcomers, it's important to not be afraid to ask questions. A lot of the times, new people are afraid just because they think, oh, they're fast, or oh, they're too cool to talk to me. That's never the case. Just come up to us, say, hey, could you possibly ride with me? Show me around. Can you help me with this? And I'm sure one of us will be willing to help you at any time.
Is that a promise you'll ride with Jason and I?
Oh, of course, anytime. I promise. I mean, if you want me to push you over a turn, I can do that too.
Well, I don't know if I need that help, but
Alita, if you ever see Alita at a track, she's like the best person to help you. Cause when I was in Lansing and we were working on jumping, she helped me with jumping, and she was really sweet, and it helped me a lot. And I just want to thank you for that. But you should totally ask someone that if you need help. Just ask someone who might have more experience, might not, but it helps to ask.
And I'll always be willing to help. You guys can call, text, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is to get a hold of me. I'll gladly help.
Yeah, Alita is really good because she helped me manual Alita. a little bit better than I was when at one of her clinics that she came to Rock City Outdoor. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice. Lots of good advice out there. Okay, so Carl, this is sort of another question for all of you ladies. I'm kind of curious what everybody's opinion is. He's wondering if it's more fun to race girls or boys, and if you have a preference.
It's way more fun to race boys.
Yeah, especially when you beat them.
It's definitely more fun to race boys.
It's fun to race boys because you can it's not like in a rude way to brag it, but you just when you always race girls and then you just go race boys and then you win, it's awesome to feel that way.
I love that, Scarlett.
I really like racing boys.
Always race boys, like grown men, and I love when I get to race Mila. It's the funnest day.
Yes. I feel like I like racing both, just because I make friends from girls I race and boys I race, but it's a lot of fun to race anybody, I guess. If you make it fun, it can be fun with whoever you race with.
Sure, that's a good point. Emma, what were you gonna say? I know you started to say something.
I like racing boys better because it's more of a challenge, and
You like to make boys cry.
Yeah.
Get those elbows out. Have you made lots of boys cry, Emma? Hang on.
You made my brother
Hang
cry.
on to that trait. Oh, goodness gracious. Boy, we got...
He has learned he cannot bounce off Emma. Emma, she is bigger.
I think Charlie started something in the chat with the hashtag boy beaters here. Girls rule, boys drool. I like it, Cindy. Nice job. Girl power from Kelly Medler. Awesome. Okay, so we're caught up for now. So Marmar, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Okay, welcome back everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. We are here with the BMX Girls of Michigan. Let us jump into my final question. This one's for Lita. You're an elite woman, so please explain what that means to you.
I think it's just the title, really. I enjoy racing, and that's something that'll always be something that will keep me, I would say, not sane, but just relaxed. It's my stress reliever. And honestly, just being an elite woman, like I said, is a title. And regardless, I enjoy riding my bike, and I get to meet new people daily. And at every race, it's a new challenge, and it's just a new way to get better, or find something that I can fix to become a better rider than I was the day before.
So what do you think your biggest accomplishment is?
I mean, you can see behind, I do have my Nat 1, my World 6, but I think my greatest accomplishment would have to be you girls, the ones that look up to me.
All right, and how did you get so rad at jumps or jumping?
Good question.
The boys, that's the one good thing the boys taught me, was how to be aggressive and how to jump. Every time I would go to Waterford, Austin Underwood, these are a few people that don't race anymore, but it's a shout out to them. Evan Waring, Dakota Norton, all of them, they helped me. I would have to basically wear a tank top and shorts, and that's all I could wear. And I would have to go do turn drills, and I would fall on the asphalt, or I would have to follow them. And Waterford used to have this big triple in the third or fourth straight, and that was the first jump that I ever probably was terrified that I was going to die on. And I just followed all of them, and from there, it was just a natural feeling, and just progressing, riding flats and going to rays and just trying to gain bike control.
Okay. Hey, Alita, I believe, didn't you just graduate from college as well?
Yeah, I did. I graduated from Lindsay Wilson College.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Congratulations.
You have, what's your degree in?
I'm a business admin major, but I dual emphasize in human resource and general management.
Wow. All right. All right. So are you, what are your plans for the future? Are you still going to be riding?
Actually, I had recently got a call from my coach, and I'm actually eligible to race if I go for my master's, which I'm going back to Lindsay Wilson for my master's this fall. So I'll get to race.
Oh, wonderful.
For both mountain bike and BMX.
So you'll see my brother.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll see him at every practice.
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Cool. All right.
All right, we are going to jump into the chat room here real quick. Melissa has some more questions for the girls that are hanging out with us, and we're going to turn it over to Marmar. She'll wrap us up. We got our Jeremy Ames voicemail segment and another commercial, but first, what do we got for them?
Well, I have personal questions, actually.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, these are my questions. All right, girls, I want to know, and I don't know why this struck me today, but I was thinking about this. What everyone's favorite, like, track food / snack is.
Oh, mine is definitely the mac and cheese at Rock City. That's like my go-to snack at the track. It's really good.
If you guys have ever been to Rockford, they have this chicken wrap.
Yes.
Oh gosh, we're echoing the chicken wrap. Okay.
That's easily my favorite meal, if not like just peanut butter and jelly or banana and honey.
Nice.
Definitely the chicken wrap at Rockford, Illinois.
Yes.
Echo.
That's like my favorite. I'll eat it the whole weekend we're there for lunch and dinner.
Nice.
My favorite
snack is popsicles because they help cool you down during the heat of the summer, and they help hydrate you because they're mostly water, and I don't really like eating while I'm riding.
Okay. I could see that.
I would have to say Airheads and popsicles only because they're just delicious.
That's because you're a candy machine.
Yes, I'm a candy queen.
Agreed.
Who's agreeing with her, Marmar?
I like the pretzels.
Pretzels?
Their pretzels are really good.
Rock City indoors pretzels are delicious.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yeah. Very delicious.
What about you, Alicia?
My favorite thing is pickles.
That's what I
The
figured
first time
you
I
would
went to
say.
Grams, I took like the big giant like Sam's Club jar of pickles, and they were gone like 2 days in.
Getting your electrolytes.
Oh my goodness. Or dehydrating you with too much salt.
Well, yeah.
That's a fine balance. How about you, Abby?
I don't really have a favorite food, but I do like occasional Hershey bars.
Okay. A little chocolate for her. Mila, any secret snacks out there?
Alicia knows this one, but pink popsicles.
Oh.
All the way.
Pink as in like pink lemonade or?
Yeah, I think it's pink lemonade. I don't know. It's the ones at Richfield. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
We'll get Margie on there and find out for you.
How about Kai?
My favorite is like when we go to the Nationals and I can get Smoothie King. That's definitely my favorite.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
All right.
Yeah, Smoothie King is the stuff.
Who did I miss? Allie?
Mine is probably just like the pickles and the popsicles. Those are the best.
Okay. Adeline, anything special?
I like all foods except I like pretzels and popsicles.
Okay. I'm seeing a trend here. Lily and Hannah, did I ask you?
I like the big pickles at Rock City.
Okay. And I know I didn't ask Coco.
Either popsicles or pickles.
Okay. Add that to Waterford's purchase list. Didn't already have those on there. We got them now.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Steve and all the other track operators, you heard it right there. And they're all wrote down, so we'll be happy to share them with you. So we'll share that. We'll have it on the menu. We'll have to get a hold of Rockford for this. Was it a chicken wrap? We're going to have to find out the secret on this chicken wrap here, okay?
All right, how about your favorite racer?
Whoa.
Not your father's or your mother's, for that matter.
So, other than my siblings, because my siblings are my main favorite, my favorite pro would have to be Elise Willoughby or Alita. Or Brett. Not Brett Crane.
Cool.
Then definitely my brother and my sister and my dad.
Anybody else got a favorite they want to share?
I would say, my dad and my sister, but if I couldn't pick them, I have to say Elise Willoughby. Definitely, she's my favorite. I want to grow up to be just like her.
Very good.
My favorite pro, if I had to pick, is probably Elise Willoughby.
I bet she's a favorite.
I know he doesn't race anymore, but my favorite pro to watch old tapes is Sam Willoughby before he had his accident. Just the way he rides, it's so fluid.
I think for me, it would have to be Kim Hayashi and Mariana Pahoni. Growing up, those are two of my role models.
She was awesome.
Kim Hayashi was probably one of the Kim Hayashi. Oof.
She runs the Supercross team now.
Wow.
If I can't say my dad, then it would be Shia
You cannot
Shakabara.
say your dad.
Who is that again, Mila?
She's on DK. Shia Shakabara, is that how you say it?
Sai Sakabara.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus, it's your dad's question, actually. Shout out, Austin, for a great question.
Oh, of course.
Hey, Mila, I thought you would pick me. I thought I was your favorite racer.
Sorry, Scarlett.
You broke my heart.
Oh, that's too funny.
Did you catch Margie? She was telling the girls' favorites as we were going along. Margie's the concession manager at Richfield.
Yeah.
She was reading out that Mila, your favorite is pink popsicles and cinnamon pretzels. And
oh my gosh, yes.
I haven't got down there yet.
And she went along.
I got more questions above that.
Oh, all right.
All right, girls. Chris Medler says, who do the girls look up to in the sport of BMX?
Well, definitely my siblings and my dad and my mom. And then Elise Willoughby. A lot of the pros and Alita. Yeah.
Scarlett Kelly.
Of course I am. I would have to say Mila or my dad and Elise Willoughby.
Alicia Stansel and Alita Beeman.
Nice. Who else?
I look up to Justin because he will push me over a berm, and I want to be able to push him over a berm.
Someday.
So bad.
He's getting
My goal
older.
is to get
He's
better
getting
than
older
him.
every day.
It's good to have goals, right, Alicia?
Yeah.
I find that I look up to a lot of the people I see every day at the track. So Marquand Billingsley and Brandon Braidaway and Noah Salisbury, a lot of the boys like them. I look up to them a lot just because I see them riding every day we go to the track, and I always want to be as good as them. And also the people I race at the Nationals and friends from the Nationals who I know are better than me, I look up to them because I want to eventually be better than them.
Good point. I like it.
Oh.
Anybody else?
It's
To
great.
be honest, I would have to add somebody.
Yeah.
I would probably want to grow up to be like Abby. Abby, the one and only Abby. Probably because she's really fast and all that.
Uh-huh. The one and only, huh?
Elise Willoughby, because he's really fast. And
What about me?
Well, I did say no moms and dads earlier, so I guess that excludes you. It goes without saying, that's right. All right, so Jay Kavner is wondering what some of the girls' biggest accomplishments that they're proud of outside of BMX.
Well, mine would be definitely cheer. I love cheer. Then, outside of BMX, cheer and school, I guess.
School's a good one.
But for in BMX, my biggest accomplishment would be state number 2 in District 6.
Nice. Who else has got a shout out on their own biggest accomplishment?
Okay, so outside of BMX, some of my biggest accomplishments are in other sports. So I've played travel soccer for 4 years, and I did gymnastics for 7 years or so before BMX. And I was extremely proud of how I did in those sports. And in school, I'm quite advanced, so I like knowing that I'm good if I fail a class. I will be starting AP Statistics next year, and I'm in 9th grade.
Wow.
Whoa.
My brain hurts just thinking about that.
So does mine.
Yikes. Good for you.
Oh my goodness.
My biggest compliment, I can't say it, but it's probably skateboarding because I've been practicing dropping it, but I haven't done it yet because I get stuck on the top of when I'm like right there. So yeah, and then probably my biggest compliment, I can't say it, in BMX is probably me trying to jump a lot and trying to manual.
Okay, good.
I dropped in me for Scarlet, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
So your biggest accomplishment then, Mila?
Yeah, definitely.
Excuse me, she can't even do it anymore, so.
Emma, what do you want to share?
Some of my biggest accomplishments are getting NAG 3, National 34
Wow.
on my bikes, and making my main for the first time at Grands. And some of my accomplishments outside of racing are trying to jump on my skateboard.
Yeah, once a week or once a month on Sundays. These
Yes.
Emma, they go out skateboarding. That's a new BMX training.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's wheels.
Come over. We're working on fear factor there. If you can overcome that, maybe we'll do something on our bikes.
Yes.
It's weird that Emma been riding I've been riding longer than Emma, and she's literally she looks like she's about to drop in. And she's like, it's just, I don't get it. But she's doing really good.
Well, don't give up, right? Just keep practicing.
Yeah.
Like Emma said, her and I both did really good. Last year we both made our mains at Grands for the first time, and then she got NAG 3 and I got NAG 7 for the first time. So we had a lot of fun at Grands last November, doing everything together.
That's some great accomplishments.
Some of my accomplishments outside of BMX are when I run cross country and I do gymnastics. And so when I do good in those sports, those are accomplishments.
Wonderful.
One of my accomplishments too is in gymnastics, and I made podium for the first time ever.
Oh, that's great.
Year.
Who else? Who are we missing? Abby? Did I see Abby say anything? Or Coco?
I have something.
Go ahead, Alita. Your face is right there, so we see you.
I think some of my greatest accomplishments out racing. I've always taken it really seriously because I know, like, after racing, that's gonna make me bring in money for me. And this year, I got an award for having the highest GPA in my department for human resource. And that was actually a really big accomplishment for me. Since 9th grade, I wanted to have above a 3.5 GPA when I graduated college. And I graduated with a 3.7 And that was also a big accomplishment for me. Just setting those goals and accomplishing them that later on in life.
Nice. Definitely not the grades I had in college.
That is awesome.
Scarlett, mute yourself.
Well, you don't like her potato chip crunching? How about Coco?
Probably getting high honors in school.
That's a good one. Trying to think who else I didn't hear from. Anybody else got anything they want to share?
Maybe
I do.
Abby.
Who said I do?
Me.
Oh, okay.
In cheer, we made it to state finals last year and the year before that.
Wow.
And I think that's pretty cool.
It's wonderful. Congratulations.
That's great.
Thank you.
Yep.
One accomplishment I've made was getting good grades in school and making the A team on basketball.
Yeah, not easy to do. Takes a lot of
Great.
hard work.
Congratulations.
One of the accomplishments that I'm like excited about is I got first in one of my surfing competitions and probably just all the sports that I do.
Good. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, anybody else, ladies?
Since I haven't said anything in a hot second,
Okay.
one of the things, or like one thing that I'm really proud of is just becoming a better person, and like being able to handle my anxiety and stuff like that. Like I've came a long way from because I used to freak out at like every thing, but now I can it's easier for me to not control myself. So I'm really proud of that. And I'm happy that I've gone this far, I guess.
Can I add on to mine?
That's great.
So I'm also very happy that I got into the Michigan Wild team, and then getting on the show, and I was really excited about that. It's one of my biggest accomplishments too.
Wonderful.
Well, we're glad you could come on.
Well, thank you, ladies, very much for answering all my questions, and everybody in the chat room for putting some great ones out there. I think we're going to move on a little bit here.
Yes, we are going to move on. We're going to slide over to our Jeremy Ames voicemail segment. Ladies and gentlemen, this young man right here, quite the character here in the state of Michigan and across the country when it comes to his antics. He has known all over the place, many nicknames, and each week he provides us with a very interesting voicemail. So if you're lucky enough that he calls you, don't answer the phone. He'll always leave you a funny voicemail. And just like every week, he has another one for us. And following our voicemail, we're going to go right to our RSVP wedding and event design commercial. And when we come back, we're going to move into our news segment. We want to say thanks for the girls for joining us. We're not done yet. You guys hang out. Let's listen to this voicemail segment.
Hey, Justin, it's Alicia Jackson. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you about a couple things before we have the girls show. A few things I was thinking about. I don't want to be razzed because I race the guys. People talk to me about it all the time, gang. And I do it because I like to race cops and construction workers and psycho dads that'll take me out. I just think it's thrilling. And if I wanted to race the girls, it's nobody in my class. If I wanted a class, I'd stick to my cheerleading and, and then jump up around and jump up and get down, gang. But, I know the guys seeing me out there in my short shirt. And, but there's no cute guys in BMX. I deserve a man dime. I mean, besides Trevor. But, I don't know what he's waiting for. I mean, has he seen my TikTok dance videos? Alicia? Not now, Grandma. I'm talking to Justin Tompkins. Gang. On the high key, though, I'm just sitting here, polishing my 2 grand trophies, which you losers don't have. So, I don't know. just keep all that out of the show, and I'll do my best, and I'll just, like, show up and look good. See you later, Justin. Even I know you're a loser.
Oh my goodness.
Alicia, so we made a pact here like a while back. We don't listen to the voicemails. How do you feel?
Yeah, no, he's telling the truth. We don't pre-listen to him.
No, how do you feel? He literally just told everyone watching the show tonight, which has had the highest numbers we've ever done. Your secret crush on Trevor Codebrook.
Well, you just actually called.
I mean,
out.
I said it at our Gold Cup, but how do you feel about that, Alicia? Let us know.
You're allowed to flip
I
them
don't
off.
think that's secret. I think everybody knows that.
Yeah, you're right, Kylie. Yeah.
They do now.
I thoroughly enjoyed watching the shades of red on Alicia as that voicemail went along. We're gonna jump over to commercial. When we come back, we're gonna be set up for
You're
our
on a
news,
break, girl.
rumors, and gossip, so everyone catch their breath and reset. We're gonna take it away. Listen to our friends from RSVP. Events, winner of the prestigious Best of Weddings by the Knot. Family owned and operated by some really cool BMXers. Call them now, 248-301-5522, and tell them that the Michigan BMX Podcast Show sent you. There you go.
All right, we want to thank the folks over at RSVP Wedding and Event Planning. If you're looking for your corporate event, weddings, give those folks a call. There's some great BMX people there. It is time for us to head over to the news, rumors, and gossips section of the show. This is sponsored by Nate's Painting. So first off,
there's that executive intro, Chris.
Thank you. All right, so first off, we want to make sure everybody knows the next few shows we have going on. So this coming Friday, May the 8th, we have Chris Allen from DeSoto BMX is going to be on the show. He's known for doing Chris's Corner and Chris's Carpool Facebook shows, and we are going to do something we haven't done before with Chris. We're going to be on each other's show at the same time. So that'll be something new, something different. That's coming up this Friday. Then next Wednesday's show, which will be May the 13th, we're going to have on Jason Hall. He is one of the co-founders of Slow Roll Detroit, and he's branched off. He's into some new ventures now. He's part of Electric Avenue Bikes in downtown Detroit, and he's also doing the Ride Detroit tours. So we'll have him on next week. We'll talk all things bike riding in Michigan with Jason Hall. Then we just got this one set up next Friday, the 15th, a week from Friday. BMX Hall of Famer, BMX legend Harry Larry's going to be on with us. So we will have him on a week from Friday. So hopefully let all your friends know who raced back in the day that might know who Harry is. He's going to be on a week from Friday. So
yeah, and we also got Dakota Norton coming on and Tommy Zula coming up. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you're glued to our social media pages because we have even bigger names, and I can't believe I can say that. We're working on bigger names. Well, I don't think you're going to get much bigger than Zula, Dakota, and the girls that are on here tonight, and Mr. Larry, but we're working on it and we're grinding away here. So with that said, we do got some more news for you. So we want to talk about our friend here with the Mighty Mo's BMX Cruise. So he was on here Friday night. If you guys missed the show, it was a great time. You guys saw the commercial earlier that it was Melissa's maiden voiceover. She did an awesome
debut.
job. Yeah.
Single take.
It was one
did
time.
great.
Awesome. So he was actually Mo was over on Chris's show while we were live earlier, and here's his contact information. Check him out. Great deal. You want to see more? Head over to his Facebook page. You can get all the information there. And we want to thank Mo for coming on our show last Friday. It was a great time. Thanks again. And thanks for the stickers that's going to be going out in the prize pack this evening. And our next little bit of news is this month's BMX Quarantine Photo Contest. So for those of us that are all kind of cooped up right now, we've got a simple one for you. We want you to get your favorite BMX quarantine photo, whether it's a new build you did, wrestling with your siblings, you did a screenshot of Chris during the show, anything at all. Make sure you get over to the Michigan BMX Podcast Show Facebook page and tag it with the hashtag Rippin in the Mitten. This is for all ages. Winner will be announced the first Wednesday in June, and we have a $25 gift card. Coco Loco won her gift card here. She got it Sunday, although it didn't look much like a gift card. It just looked like
it was really green.
It was a bunch of dead presidents.
Some dead presidents.
Yep.
On it, yeah.
But that's going to be from the Mighty Mo's BMX Cruise and tons of sponsor swag. We always get stuff added, so we really appreciate all of our sponsors for helping us out with that. We know we got Truth sending some things here. Probably going to be here tomorrow that we'll be adding to that. Shout out to Eric at Truth. We appreciate that. That'll be added into the swag bag. So again, just go to the Michigan BMX Podcast Facebook page, tag your picture with Rippin in the Mitten on there, and we're going to pick a winner here. Chris, why don't you let them know about what's going on over at Capital City?
Okay, so again, our friends over at Capital City Family BMX over in Lansing, they're running a raffle. This is the last week. They're in the home stretch now. They extended the date on this till May the 9th. So get over to their Facebook page. They have a link over there. You can go buy your raffle ticket. It's $5. Helps the track out, and you got your shot at winning a PK Ripper Pro XL frame or a balance bike from Giant. So those are the two items up in this raffle. You pick one or the other. Buy your tickets, like I said, over at Capital City Family, the Facebook page. The drawing will be live on Facebook May 9th from Scooter's shop, Scooter's Pro Cycle over in Holt, Michigan. Excuse me. If you want to get a look at this frame or the balance bike, head over to Scooter's. Check them out there. Again, make sure you get your ticket. All proceeds are going to go towards track updates and equipment for the track.
All right. Thank you, Chris. So, Melissa, why don't you tell them about these fancy shirts that we have on here this
Melissa.
evening?
All right, guys. So, Capital City Family BMX is now taking pre-orders for these awesome T-shirts. You see that Justin and I are sporting ours this evening. So you can go onto their Facebook page and put in your order. It's going to be $15 for adult sizes and then only $12 for the youth sizes. And they're great. We both are really in love with them.
Super comfy.
That is a sharp shirt.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Great. It's really good quality, and it's going to help their track out.
And speaking of things to help out the track, so this is, we did one the other week. We already got $400 up on that breast cancer race that we're going to be doing at Lansing. Here's one that we can make an impact, I think, by the end of this show, which isn't much longer. So Capital area needs our help.
Wait,
they need, obviously, you're taking a look at the gate right there. So these steel plates are, like, I think Steve told me, about 80 pounds a piece, and they cover like 2 lanes up. Steve's trying to get them off of there, get the gate running so it doesn't, blow up the ram or anything like that. And Mr. Medler has already thrown in about $75. They need about $250, okay? The podcast show, we're in for $80. Jason's already got 20. Chris, I know you're going to be in for 20. Paul, you'll be in for 20.
If you didn't know already.
And Melissa and I'll throw in another 20. So we got $80 there.
That's 10 each from you. That's not fair.
We'll throw
But
in
we're a
more.
joint couple, so we get a bigger tax deduction. Don't worry, we'll make sure they're taken care of. But here's the thing.
I'll help you guys out. My wife and I will put in $20. See, so it's $10 each. How's that?
Perfect. Paul and Amy will put in 20. Jason and Megan put in 20. Fantastic. Michigan BMX Podcast Show.
Well.
Just stepped up. We got $80 from over here.
Semantics.
Charlie, what do you got? You and the wife got $10 to throw in each.
I'm sure yes, but he's not here right now.
Oh, well, you
are committed.
Perfect.
For
You can commit for him.
Well,
so right there's the PayPal.
Hey, maybe we can get a little more. He's not here right now.
Something.
Austin, you got $10 on that. Are you Kova pregnant, Austin? Is that what's going on there?
Scarlett, put your head up.
Are you in for $10 there, Austin, for the new gate? Oh my God, Austin, are you in for $10 on that new gate for?
He can't hear you.
Oh,
What happened?
All we see is the gate.
Oh yeah, definitely. What gate? The fat gate?
Yes,
wow.
ladies, he is
Yes.
single.
Yeah, ladies, he's single, ladies, just for the record. He is
Put it in. They're talking about how you're
I
single.
don't think we can see
Yeah,
him.
I'm definitely single. But
Oh yeah, you got to switch the screen, Jason. They can't see him. Sorry. Hang on.
Yeah, we see
We
the
got.
gate.
But I'm
We're still
single,
seeing
but I
the gate.
have a.
There he is. Hey,
Not
show him
all
that.
that.
Show him your.
Your Kova baby.
Show him your COVID baby again.
Show them the COVID baby.
Yeah, there he is. Whew-wee. All right, so we got Austin in for 10, and you guys can go right to that PayPal link, which will be on their page here in a few minutes. I'm going to go tag it on there. Brittany, if you're listening, if you can beat me to it, that's fantastic.
She's in the chat.
Yeah,
so.
make sure you get that up there. So we're almost there. So you guys get in there, help us out. The steel's going to be there. They got to go pick the steel up this weekend so we can get the welder out there. And our next
Awesome.
little bit of news.
Oh, the Beemans are putting
All right.
25 in.
How much?
The Beemans are putting 25
Oh, the Beemans
in.
got 25 in.
Thank
Boom.
you, Mark.
Awesome.
Dropping the hammer.
Mark, Jeremy's in for 20.
Jeremy's in for 20.
Michigan Wild's in for 100.
Woo!
You guys are amazing. This
Hello.
is what
This
this community does. That's
Steve.
great, guys.
Get in there and tell
Awesome.
everyone thanks. Man, Wild stepping up.
So
Beeman,
go
Ames,
PayPal them that money, guys. They're really going to use it. It's going to go to good use.
thank you to the
Yes.
community and everyone that listens to this show. We knew we could make this by the end of the show. You guys are awesome. We've got our news on Heavy Pedals t-shirts, and then
keep it coming, guys. Keep
Absolutely.
it coming. They can use it if they go over what they need for the gate. They can use it other places.
Absolutely. Hey, and Chris is going to tell us about the Heavy Pedals t-shirt. Melissa has our
All right.
trivia following Chris, so don't go anywhere because we have our trivia that we're going to be doing this evening where you can win the swag pack from T-Bone Nation and our other sponsors. Chris, let them know about these awesome
All right.
t-shirts.
So our friends over at Heavy Pedals BMX Zine, they got some T-shirts going on their website, which is heavypedals.com. So you can get a what are they calling this? They're calling it cat and shovel short sleeves starting at $20. They have a long sleeve one at $22. And then they have a gray beard T-shirt that is $19. So all of those new T-shirts over at Heavy Pedals, you can go support those folks. You know, they support the show. Go support them. Get your new Heavy Pedals T-shirt over there. Heavy Pedals with a Z.com. Order those up. Also, pick up a copy of the magazine.
Yeah. And he's got new stickers.
The second. Oh, and the stickers too. I
And
forgot
we
about
got
the
one for
stickers.
the gift pack tonight too. We got a Heavy Pedals sticker going out this evening.
Awesome. All right. So yeah, go check those guys out.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Trivia time.
All right. I hope you guys were paying attention.
I'm excited. Can I win this?
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
Boo.
let me reset my. Oh wait, I wanted to give one more shout out here. Who did I just say
Wait a
was
minute.
going to put money in?
Eric
Samantha.
Boyer. Yeah. Say
Samantha
her.
McGee. She's in for 20. Rock City's in for $100, guys.
Eric Boyer just put in $100 from Samurai.
Oh yeah, the project. I see that. Yeah, awesome.
Oh, Samurai
Awesome,
Project.
awesome.
All right.
See, this is why we love you guys.
Yep, this is what we do. Okay.
Great.
All right. Trivia question number 1 for a bunch of T-bone stuff here.
So this is going to be the first person in the chat that gets this,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So I got a long sleeve T-Bone Nation shirt, a skull cap here, and then a bunch of stickers from various places. Heavy pedal sticker. I can get that turned around there. Remind me what bike shop sent this.
That is from House of Wheels.
Okay, House of Wheels.
Shout out, Rick.
Chains and stuff here. Some T-Bone stickers. Okay, so how many girls in total were in on our conversation with Marmar this evening? How many total girls? First one to answer gets the swag.
Guys,
Chris
you can just
Medler.
Chris Medler
Yeah,
got
but somebody's got to do it.
Chris Medler got it with 17.
Very nice.
Matt, you were close. Matt was the first one in there with 18. So, all right. So,
Oh,
Chris,
Aaron's
I
turn.
have your address.
Yeah.
So that'll be
We'll just-
coming your way.
We'll meet at the track again
Ooh,
and
good guess, he says.
and make an exchange like we did Sunday.
There you go. Okay. Jay Kavner gets points for the best guess, which was a lot.
That is a lot. And can we pull the girls back up on the screen real quick? We're gonna go here and girls, I want to say thank you so much this evening. We really appreciate you guys. We raised, what are we over? We're already over $400, right? I mean, you guys helped us raise $400 for Capital City
close.
already, so they're going to be able to take that money and put it towards their gate and some other improvements they need there. Girls, thank you. Marmar, awesome job, Charlie. Thanks again for helping. Marmar, fantastic work this evening.
Thank you.
Great job, Marley. Great job.
You ladies brought it this evening, as the kids say, and we hit the highest numbers we've had for the show. So again, thank you. And Chris,
Are you rapping, or can I finish with my trivia?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoops.
We had our winner. I didn't know.
I had first winner. I have 2 questions.
We got 2?
Yeah.
All right, we got another one.
I forgot. T-Bone sponsors us.
Yes.
He gives us all kinds of stuff,
Yes.
doesn't he?
Yes. Okay. Sorry, guys. We're
My
not done
bad.
yet.
I thought we only had one.
All right. Now this one is a blue T-Bone jersey here, and a beanie, and more stickers and swag from the bike shop there. So, okay. Second question. Kind of a trick question.
Ooh. The suspense.
Okay, so we asked the girls one of Marmar's questions were what improvement did they see USA BMX making? And one of the ladies had an answer that was significantly echoed by the podcast staff here. I'm curious if anybody remembers what that answer was. What did she suggest USA BMX needed to change? No, Tim, not pickle pretzels.
Pickle pretzels.
I would call that. I would say that one, right?
Well, he just won that one.
No, this person.
What is that? I don't know what that means. Pointed?
It means point.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that one. We'll go with that one. Pro Cruiser. Absolutely.
All right. Well, that would have been the second echo. Yeah. So total points was the answer I was looking for. And Mr. Adam Wilson, you are our second winner, trivia winner this evening. Make sure that you send us your home address to the Michigan BMX Podcast so I can get that stuff out to you. And thank you very much for playing along, everybody. A lot of you got that answer, so thank you for paying attention. We greatly appreciate that.
And one more shout out.
Now I'm done.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
So Jamie, Trevor, Roger, and Eric Stratton, shout out to you guys for helping out with the gate over there in Lansing. Good job, Adam. We are reading in BMX Ease, as it's referred to, Mr. Blankstrom. Chris, why don't you let them know, or they can hear us?
Okay. Again, we'd like to thank everybody who joined in tonight on the live stream with all your questions in the chat. We really appreciate that. We love seeing all the comments and feedback. Make sure you share this with all your friends on all your social media. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. If you have any news, rumors, or gossip you'd like to share with the show, and this isn't just Michigan, folks, so if there's something, like our buddy Chris Allen down in DeSoto BMX, if he's got something he wants us to talk about on the show, shoot us an email, Michigan BMX Podcast Show at gmail.com. Let us know what's going on. We'll share, just because we're called the Michigan BMX Podcast Show, we're going everywhere. So just send that over to us. Again, you can follow us, like us on Facebook, Twitter. We also have YouTube, like I said. We can go to Twitch. Those are the places you can find the live show. Then also the podcast version, the audio-only version of the show, you can get over on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Buzzsprout, and we're adding more all the time. So again, those are our social media places. You can pick up the video version, the live version of the show, or, like I said, the podcast version as well. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight in the chat room. We really appreciate it.
One last time, anybody still hanging out in our chat room, make sure you give the girls a big thank you. Let's give them a nice shout out. But there was one last thing, and if we can, Charlie, can you take everybody off mute in the Zoom room? And this is just a special thing I want to ask, even if you're sitting at home. I know you guys don't have microphones. There was a birthday yesterday.
Everyone needs to unmute themselves, JT.
Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go
need
through.
to bring up.
All girls, please unmute.
Yep, please do.
Yep,
and we're gonna bring Kaya front and center because it was her
only
birthday.
Seeing the gate thing at Capital City.
Jason,
we're
you
only
switch
seeing the
screens.
gate at Capital City.
Thank you, Chris. We got it. We're gonna go right here. 1 second. This we didn't even put this one in the notes because we had to keep it secret. Kaya, it was your birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How's that burrito blanket?
Sweet.
I'm so glad you had it right there. Okay, everybody hanging out in chat, if you're at home watching, girls in the Zoom room, we're even going to sing here. Chris is going to sing from the Fear Bunker. You know what? I think we'll pass on Paul because he does a lot of death metal singing. But Paul, you can chime in. On the count of 3, let's sing Kaya happy birthday. All right, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kaya. Happy birthday to you.
Giggles.
Sounding birthday.
Thank you, guys.
It will be memorable for how amazing it was. You guys.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Congratulations.
All right, happy birthday.
Sweet 16.
Good night to the Michigan BMX Podcast land. Chris.
Yep. All right, thanks, folks, for hanging out. Have a great night. God bless.